Hello again. Well, Wimbledon boss Dave Bassett is now in the tunnel with Martin Tyler.
Dave Bassett, I think we're wondering what's happened to the Wimbledon whirlwind so far.
Well, we're not as positive as I'd like us to be. We've had 1 or 2 chances. I think the occasion got to us a little bit early on. We seemed a little bit nervous, but hopefully we've sorted 1 or 2 things out at half-time, and the boys will be able to improve.
What sort of things have you said to the players?
Well, I think to be more positive and to get the ball in the box a bit quicker. I felt once or twice we've sort of been laying off Tottenham, and we've been keeping too many players at the back because of the 5-man midfield. Now, hopefully, we've sorted that out and we'll push on.
Did the players think it was a penalty that they got away with?
We didn't even discuss it, to be quite honestly, so I mean I was more concerned with what we're doing and not what Tottenham are doing.
Are you worried you've been caught by the offside trap a few times?
Well, we knew that would happen. That's inevitable. That works on occasion, so it's up to us to overcome it. The players have got to bend their runs and to be a bit more intelligent.
We shall see, Dave. Thanks very much indeed. Let's go back to Brian Moore.
Cheers.
Thank you, Martin. We're still waiting for Neil Midgley, the referee, to come out. Ron Atkinson, there seems to be some discussion first of all about the penalty. Ian and Jimmy are divided on their views. I think you were very positive again, seeing on the slow motion there what you thought.
Yes, definitely. I thought actually it was just the goalkeeper mugged him. Obviously the referee hasn't got sort of the television action replay. We have. I think it showed it was definitely a penalty, or should have been a penalty. Got to be a little bit careful though, Brian, because Midge referees a lot of our charity games.
And secondly, Dave Bassett saying now he's looking for a more positive attitude from his side in the second half.
Yes, I actually think you'll see Wimbledon going to the sound of the trumpet second half. I think they'll be steaming down that hill at them.
Well, here we go at the start of the second half. Spurs in white, remember, attacking the goal now to our left, but the breeze very firmly behind Wimbledon. Well, let's look for that more positive attitude. 0-0. And a place in the semi-finals awaiting. Sayer for Thomas. In goes Thorne for Wimbledon. Thomas again. Day to Ardiles. Hoddle. He's got Waddle away on his right. Showing a few tricks there to Winterburn and gets a free kick. Free kick to Tottenham. Waddle will take it. Hodge, Mabbott and Goff are up there in the Wimbledon penalty area. Put it in there towards Mabbott!
Oh, Brian, that was a great chance. This is the thing Gary Mabbott does exceptionally well. Times he's run into the box. He scored a goal earlier in the season against Manchester United, very similar to that. He'll be unhappy he's missed there. He should really have registered.
Ashmew beating Mabbott in the air that time. They're trying to get Wise away down the right-hand side. And a throw to Tottenham. With it. Gage, beaten by the challenge of Hoddle. As though Hodge was looking into his player there, but the free kick's been given Tottenham's way, and Mitchell Thomas will take it. Jumping high enough for the ball for Steve Hodge here, with Clive Allen waiting in the middle and Chris Waddle coming up fast, and Winterburn forced to put it behind for the Tottenham corner. Which Waddle will take. Allen being watched by Gale. What a funny corner. Well, they were lucky to get away with it. Waddle getting it to Hoddle. Clipped through neatly to Chris Waddle again. Right to dummy Andy Thorne. Twisting and turning and gets his cross in well, this time towards Goff, but it was Sanchez who got that one away. Not very far. And Jones in the end, who battles to get it back to his goalkeeper, Dave Bassett. Jones, for Hodges. It's a good cross coming in. Mitchell Thomas up there before Fashanu. Sayer. Hodges. Good block challenge there by Paul Allen. Waddle. Finding Paul Allen. This is a good arresting run now by Paul Allen, but a bad ball at the end of it, straight to Kevin Gage. And there's a bit more pace now about the start of this second half. As Stevens finds Hoddle, back to Gary Stevens again. Kept in play. Glen Hoddle. And 4 away for Wimbledon. Tottenham's ball. Allen, Waddle, came off Wimbledon defender, back for Bassett. Long kick. This is what we expected with the breeze behind it, and Maverick had to pull out all the stops to get that one away from Fashanu and back to Clements, but here's Mitchell Thomas, still 0-0. 15,600 here, all ticket crowd. Hodges. Winterburn. Sayer. Oh, for Sanchez! No, the flag was up. No goal.
That's a tactic that Spurs, they adopted first half, was to hold the edge of the penalty box, and I think it's something they're going to have to do quite a bit this half, particularly with the wind blowing against them. They're going to have to be very, very careful that they're not defending under their own bar all match.
Still 0-0. Gale. Massive kick again. See the difference now in this half. We were watching Bassett make kicks certainly well into the Tottenham half, but now they're going first bounce almost onto the edge of the Tottenham penalty area. This massive goalkeeper at one end into the danger area so far as Tottenham are concerned at the other. But here's Hoddle now for Steve Hodge. Mitchell Thomas has made a break for him. Ardiles is supporting from behind. Hodge now to Hoddle. Gets Steve Hodge in again. Bassett coming across to try and smother it. Didn't have to in the end. It's a goal kick. Winterburn. Fashanu. No foul. It's a fairly mild-mannered game so far, John Fashanu.
Yes, he's been a little bit of a lone ranger up there. He hasn't had too much to feed off and too much support going with him. I'm just wondering whether Wimbledon, in fact, Brian, have lost, whether the players have tended to lose a little bit of belief in themselves. They've perhaps got this far and perhaps can't really take it all in.
Well, here's Dennis Wise for Andy Sayer. The advantage played there by referee Midgley. Wise again. Hoddle takes it up for Tottenham. Trying to get Waddle away on the right. We talked about imponderables at the start, and we wonder whether maybe Wimbledon would freeze, maybe Spurs would come white-faced and worried. That's Goff, caught off balance. We certainly haven't seen the traditional Wimbledon style here as yet.
No, but a lot of that's going to be all credit to Spurs, hasn't it? And they've held a high position at the back. They haven't let them into the penalty box too often. And this is one of the situations that Wimbledon thrive on. Corners, long throws in the last third.
Comes the Wimbledon corner. Clements. And that was so very close. Sayers was in there, and a boot whacked it away. In fact, there was an elbow. The scare is over. Andy Sayers so close, it seemed, to putting Wimbledon into the lead. Quite a flurry there, but there was an infringement which gives Spurs the free kick.
Yes, I don't think Spurs can afford too many of those situations.
But I think they're going to get plenty of them in the time that remains, the 35 minutes or so. Winterburn, right into the air again. Hodges. Oh, he's past Gary Stevens. A low cross coming in. Dennis Wise trying to get on the end of it. Clements preventing it going for the corner. Played it nicely for him towards Wise, and Spurs were fully stretched there and might still be unless Hodge can get this away. Jones now, Wimbledon really piling it on, and it'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, I think you saw there from Gage the sort of aggression we've been expecting from Wimbledon throughout the game. He sort of closed Hodge down very, very quickly and then knocked it past him and carried the fight straight deep into the Spurs half.
Clements then with the goal kick for Tottenham. Sanchez winning it in the air. Wise, played for Gage. Might come to Hodges, no. Waddle's there for Tottenham. Jones challenging hard. Gary Stevens for Tottenham. Dave Bassett, 15 yards outside of his penalty area to take this free kick. Towards Fashanu. Won it in the air, but Mitchell Thomas with a quick readjustment keeps out Wise at the expense of a corner. Hodges will take it. Wise is going off, and they're going to make a substitution. Well, they've changed their mind. The referee knew nothing about a substitution. They're going to make it now, though. And Dennis Wise, who's only 5'6", goes off. And CARLTON Fairweather, some 6'3", comes on. So there'll be more aerial battles ahead for that Tottenham defence with a combination of Fairweather and Fashanu. CARLTON Fairweather, in fact, has not played since the Everton Cup tie. He severely damaged a toe in that game. Now he's back. By Gale, Tottenham throw.
Fairweather, Brian, whenever I've seen him, he's always looked to me a very, very impressive player. For a big lad, you know, he's got an awful lot of skill, and it looks probably as if he'll operate on the left-hand side of the attack, and maybe they'll switch Hodges across to this right-hand side.
Hodges, in fact, on this right-hand side. Fashanu off in pursuit. Goff's got his work cut out here. in by Sanchez. Ardiles half getting it away. Glen Hodges onto the left foot. Straight at Clements. But the battle's warming up now, particularly for those Tottenham defenders. Sanchez. Hoddle. Stevens. A throw to Wimbledon. So an anxious time for the Spurs manager, David Pleat. I noticed a moment or two ago he was telling everybody, calm down, stay cool. And indeed, that's just what that Spurs, particularly the defence, has got to do. Here come Wimbledon again. It's Sanchez on the break. Mitchell Thomas seeking to get there first, but it's the Wimbledon number 10. Back heel, and Hodges couldn't keep it in. Thomas with the throw. Gage. Sayer. Hodges towards Fairweather on the far side. What of now, the second half gone, and still Wimbledon 0, Tottenham 0. Back goes Gale. Here's Waddle. That's Nigel Winterburn for Wimbledon. Towards Fashanu, leaning into his man, and Goff got the better of him and lost out to Jones. Clive Allen. Gale collecting that one. Finding Sanchez. John Fashanu. Saved well again by Clements.
Just sense at the moment, though, don't you, that and this is a first-class example of Wimbledon building up ahead of steam now. It looks as if Fashanu's got the bit between his teeth, and these are going to be anxious moments now for Spurs.
Gage with the corner for them. Mabbott and Goff, the key men in this sort of situation now. Played in towards the near post, but it's Hoddle who got it away. Winterburn now. Looks as though we might get a long throw coming up. Into that Spurs penalty. What a good long throw. Met by Fashanu. Carlton Fairweather putting it wide. Goal kick. There's been an infringement. It's a free kick. Gale. Thomas with the throw for Tottenham. Sanchez battling in the air with Hoddle. Sanchez getting it through to John Fashanu. And in comes Goff. Waddle taking that long ball from Gary Stevens. A rare Tottenham break this. And a goal kick. Well, you were saying at half-time that the way you felt it might go in the second half, Spurs would be delighted with 0-0 and couldn't really expect much more.
No, I think that's right. I think if you said to David Pleat now, will he take the score as it stands, he'd accept that gladly. Certainly from Spurs' point of view, now they're being put to the test. And if anybody fades from the scene, Brian, they could find themselves out the FA Cup.
kick to Tottenham. Richard Goff with it. Towards Gary Mabbott. Won it in the air. Gale hooks it away for Wimbledon. Our dealers with a little touch from Mabbott again. They're charging in on this. And Waddle beaten to it by Fairweather and used an elbow as well, and so it'll be a free kick to Wimbledon. In the D just outside the penalty area with the wind behind it, but Spurs getting it away quite comfortably this time to Glen Hoddle. Paul Allen making the break, and Thorne lets it run across. Wow, here comes another Dave Bassett special. Watch out, you Spurs defenders. Mabbott versus Fashanu, and it's Mabbott who gets there. Sanchez. It should be Clemence's ball, and it is. Hoddle. There's Waddle on the run. 20 minutes of the second half gone, still 0-0. Wimbledon and Spurs in the 6th round of the FA Cup. Ardil is receiving it from Hoddle. Mitchell Thomas on the break from left back. Hodges has gone back with him. And what's that, a corner? The corner flag much good either. So Dave Bassett, skipper, doing some organising and plenty of shouting, making sure that every man is marked. Spurs playing it short. Ardiles for Hoddle. To the right foot and the cross in, and Bassett using his height well just to get a touch and push it on. Sanchez with the throw, quickly taken. Paul Allen getting there before Fashanu on that occasion. John Fashanu coming back at him. And in the end, Spurs showing a lot of composure. Waddle brought down, but no foul. Offside flag up against Clive Allen. Bassett with the kick. Edge of the Spurs penalty area again. A shove by Fashanu on Mabbott. And Spurs about to make a substitution. Nico CLAESEN, the Belgian international, about to come on, it seems. Adidas. Mabbott. Thomas. Hodge outside him. It's a free kick. And we think it'll be Gary Stevens coming off. Ardiles. Dummy there by Hoddle. Almost letting Clive Allen in. But now Fashanu up. Took that well on his body. And used a bit of an arm to push Mabbott away there. Ardiles. Allen. Winterburn intercepted, and now Wimbledon on the break. Should be Clemence's ball. Hoddle. Allen. To Waddle. Torn away. Off for Tottenham. Running into trouble. There's a touch, and a throw to Wimbledon.
Brian, I know we knew before the game about Hoddle being suspect. He keeps glancing over to the bench. I just wonder whether, in fact, he might be due to be replaced.
Well, at the moment, it's Gary Stevens who is about to be replaced when the ball next goes out of play and a substitution can be made. I'd like you to tell me in a moment what you think of that, with NICO CLAESEN coming on, who's a front man, and Gary Stevens coming off. But at the moment, it's Hodges. Off away. Waddle to Ardiles. Waddle. That's a good ball played by Waddle for Paul Allen, getting to the byline and couldn't screw it back.
Well, if he does go off, it would mean, I would think, that Paul Allen will probably have to go to right full back. I've got to be fair with you, I don't think he's the best right full back in the world. I think his strength is in midfield. You've got the other alternative, of course. Hodge could go there, but I think Paul Allen's played a number of games for them. It's something, the reshaping won't, I wouldn't think would help Tottenham's cause too much.
Well, there's CLAESEN, and indeed Paul Allen is going to right back. He'll really relish this sort of battle now, Gary Mabbott. That's an interesting looking ball, cut out well by Ardiles, and it's a free kick to Tottenham. A bit of shoving by Andy Sayer on Ozzy Ardiles. And we understand that Gary Stevens has got a slight hamstring problem, and that's why he's come off.
I just wonder now if Wimbledon could throw a few balls from the right-hand side to the back post, whether big CARLTON Fairweather out there could exploit the size of Paul Allen.
Well, CARLTON Fairweather, some 6'3". Paul Allen, who is marking him at the moment, stands at 5'7". So the Wimbledon man has got a bit of an advantage there. Toss. There's the break on for Waddle. There are two Wimbledon players there. Sanchez puts it straight at Hodge. Now back to Bassett. Well, we know what to expect. And there it is. Towards Fashion. There's his feet too high. And Fashion, you have to check the challenge for that ball because of the high foot from the number 11, Ozzy Ardiles. Free kick to Wimbledon. They're joined by Brian Gale. Thorne and Hodges behind his free kick. And towards Gale, Mitchell Thomas getting it away to CLAESEN. And now Hoddle. Not a lot of support for him, only Clive Allen. CLAESEN with his fresh legs is forward. And here's Sanchez for Wimbledon. Abbott. Thomas. Played in for Clive Allen. Whacked away by Jones. And Clements will have no troubles.
Spurs are actually having quite a good spell now, aren't they? We had a flurry from Wimbledon, but it's fading a little bit.
In the middle of the picture there, the Wimbledon manager, Dave Bassett.
I think he'll be a little bit disappointed with his team's performance today. Whether to a certain extent they froze under there, don't they?
There's time enough yet as Jones plays it in. Clive Allen, or rather Paul Allen, playing at right back with Gary Stevens off, getting in, and here's Allen again against CARLTON Fairweather. And he's tricked him well. Well, the cross was lucky for him actually because it falls for Laurie Sanchez. Mitchell Thomas, and now Glen Hoddle. And a Wimbledon throw. Now Vince Jones once again to hurl a long throw into that Spurs penalty area. Brian Gale's gone in again. get his head to it. Sanchez had his shot blocked by Goff. Jones, a good header there for Hodges, played in first time, cleared again by Goff for Tottenham. And flag up, I think, for offside on this side of the field, the referee deciding that the game should proceed. Helping it back. Yes. Wimbledon soon to make another substitution, in fact. And CORK will soon be coming on. Bassett with another long clearance. Fashanu flicking it on towards Sayer, but Sayer was being particularly well watched by Richard Goff. Hoddle. Again the long ball, this time it'll fall for Bassett. Fashanu versus Mabbutt, and Mabbutt won it in the air, a little bit off balance. Mitchell Thomas finding Chris Waddle. Here he is with Gage, the man seeking to stop him. Mitchell Thomas taking it up. And the corner. Well, we have a quarter of an hour left. And it's still level at 0-0. Hoddle. A long way out, driven accurately but straight to Bassett. That quick clearance finds Fashanu. Winterburn coming up from behind to support him. The corner. Really homely atmosphere about the Wimbledon club, and 6 the side, in fact, have come up through the junior ranks here. Glen Hodges, who's one of them, will be going off. And Alan CORK, striker who scored plenty of excellent goals here for Wimbledon, 28 years old. 6 in this first division season, now comes on. Who got it away. Gage playing it in once more. And again. And Goff not getting his clearance in, and needs someone to be a little bit more positive, and that's what Mabbutt tried to be. Sanchez trying to get it round Hoddle and succeeded in doing that, but not beating our dealers. Really critical moment you feel this is for Tottenham as Winterburn hurls another long one in. Goff there, standing firm and gets it away. Kevin Gage now. CORK with the header, and Hodge getting it away for Tottenham. To Clive Allen. Played on towards CLAESEN, but again Wimbledon were there. Goff that time battling with Fashanu. And Paul Allen looking to get it back, turning away from trouble, and CARLTON Fairweather. Taken out of the play by Winterburn, and that will be a free kick to Tottenham. Well, there's something like 13 minutes left. It's real nip and tuck now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's by the very fact they've put CORK on to go front with Fashanu. It's obvious that they're going to try and throw even more balls forward. To be fair to Tottenham, they've played with an awful lot of control in a game which is always going to be a difficult fixture for them. They've defended well, the back four's been well organised and defended well, and their extra man in midfield's been very important to them.
It's so gloomy here at the moment that the referee has called for the lights to go on. Hoddle. Jones. Allen. Oh, that might release CLAESEN. Oh, here's NICO CLAESEN. Good work by Bassett. And a corner. so quick as CLAESEN. And once he got the better of the defender, Andy Thorne, he was rifling through, but it was excellent work by Dave Bassett, who's not really had a lot to do in terms of saving direct shots. But here's a corner now, Hoddle taking it. Goff. And the whistle had gone, the flag was up for an offside.
Best chance of the second half for the umpire from Abbott's headed, wasn't it? You're just on about the goalkeeper. I've been very, very impressed with him, Brian. His command of the box has been exceptionally well, and he deserved that. It was brave goalkeeping, and I think he deserved to keep his goal intact the way he's played this afternoon.
Off away. Thorne playing it in, high up and under. CORK trying to get beneath it. Goff turning it in, that could have been a bit troublesome, but Paul Allen was there and showed a lot of skill getting it away. Now, can our dealers get there first? He can. CLAESEN playing it in. Thorne getting it away. CORK nodding it in towards Fashanu. There could be more trouble here. No, the whistle gives Spurs the free kick. Banner around the ground a bit earlier, pretty to watch. It really hasn't been that pretty to watch, I have to say, but it's coming to what could be a nail-biting finish with a place in the semi-finals at stake and 10 minutes remaining, 0-0. Turning on one way, turning on the other, and then in the end getting a corner for Tottenham.
I wonder why at this stage, Brian, whether it be worth a gamble sticking Big Mitchell Thomas up for the corners. I can't understand why he's staying back. With his height, he'd be more than useful at the near post.
They've only got Mabbott up from the back at the moment. Other than that, it's CLAESEN and Clive Allen. Waddle. Crossed in there. It's quite easy for Bassett. He's looked very secure indeed. Thomas caught a little off balance, and Andy Sale might get in behind him, but there was a foul by Sale which he disagrees with. A free kick to Tottenham. 9 minutes. Off with the kick. Getting it away. Jones playing it back. Good throw by Bassett. Beautifully placed there for Winterburn. And a lovely ball by Winterburn for John Fashanu. This could be a problem for Tottenham now. Not over yet. And then Mabbott gets it away to Waddle. Gage now. And here come Wimbledon again. Came off our dealers. It'll be a Wimbledon corner. 8 minutes left. Rory Sanchez on his haunches. Oh, there's enough height in that Wimbledon attack now. 6-footers in the shape of Fashanu, CORK, Fairweather. Sanchez has gone back a little bit. Gale is up there as well. Just look at the big men there waiting for this corner. 2 spots of rain. And Clements catching it well. And how was he knocked to the ground there by Fashanu? Wasn't even a free kick. I think in point of fact Clements might have wanted to get a little quicker than that. But Hoddle now for Hodge. Suddenly it swings to the other end. And Sanchez doing a repair job for Wimbledon. The long ball, and Fashanu's on his way, and Mabbott trying to get it back. Was he brought down? No, said the referee. No free kick. Another wave of the arms by the referee, and the game goes on. Now Waddle with 7 minutes left. 0-0. CLAESEN. Waddle.
Looking to
get to the byline! And he scored! A fabulous goal by Waddle. From the sharpest of angles, after all this trickery, and after Spurs had been up against it, rifled it between the keeper and the near post. And Spurs, with 6 minutes left, have gone into the lead. Von Atkinson.
Yeah, some good skills from the England winger there. Keeper may have thought, as in fact we all did, that he was going to pull it back. I think Chris has just fired that one as hard as he can. He's got a good result from it.
Ardiles. 6 minutes between Spurs and a place in the semi-finals now. And you can be sure in those 6 minutes that Wimbledon will come pounding at them. And here's the start of it. Sanchez. But then he runs into Ardiles. And then it's a free kick for Wimbledon. Already taken. Winterburn. Fairweather. That'll do them no good. Bringing Neil Ruddock, a 19-year-old they've got from Millwall on his first game. A young defender, now with a lead to defend. David Fleet on his feet over there in the director's box. As Ruddock comes on, and the skills of Ardiles lead the scene.
Ardiles has done his job again today. Every time I see this film, I'm always impressed with him. Great attitude for someone who's played at the level he's played at. And I shouldn't think he's played in many games like this today.
Up goes Hoddle and wins it. There's Dale planting it forward again. Mitchell Thomas in there. Kevin Gage for Wimbledon. Ashenu jumping at the far side. Carlton Fairweather up there, but Goff gets it away once more to Hoddle, and here comes Spurs. Played there for the speed of CLAESEN, but cut out superbly by Winterburn. Off with a header. Waddle. That's a foul, and that's a free kick. And Waddle down injured. Challenge coming up by Andy Thorne. Another free kick. And Glen Hoddle remonstrating with teammates about getting the ball away out of the danger areas. Let's keep out of trouble. Let's preserve this one-goal lead. Of it all, you have to spare a thought too for David Fleet, the Tottenham manager, twice so close to being at Wembley with Luton Town, and then had that snatched away from him. He must have thought he was going to get there for the Littlewoods Cup, and George Graham snatched that away from him. And now we saw him momentarily, and behind that figure there, David Fleet might get another chance. Spurs inside the last 5 minutes, away from another semi-final place. Wimbledon proved in the third round against Sunderland when they were down to the closing minutes. They never did until the final whistle's gone. Now they face this free kick. Hoddle behind it and Waddle too. And it'll be a dip by Hoddle. Brilliant goal! Now Spurs for sure are in the semi-finals. A magnificent strike by a man who's been nursing a stomach muscle injury all week and was doubtful really until today and is not 100% fit, but curled a supreme free kick past Dave Bassett into the net. A magnificent shot.
Well, absolutely superb. Hoddle vintage, wasn't it? The only thing I would say there, Brian, I was just looking before he took the kick. Dave Bassett's position was very, very false. I thought he invited Hoddle to hit it there, and Hoddle duly obliged.
So Waddle and Hoddle are 2 scorers for Tottenham, and really one would imagine in the last 2 minutes there must be too much for Wimbledon to do now. A free kick to them though. Flash point over on the far side involving Paul Allen and Carlton Fairweather. John Fashanu in, I'm not sure as a mediator or what. And a free kick's been given to Wimbledon, a little further back than there I think. Position apparently. Andy Form will take it. Made in, and they concede the corner. It came off Paul Allen. Gage for the corner for Wimbledon. So little time left now. In the last minute, with time to be added on, Hoddle, who scored that magnificent second goal, gets the header in and gets it away. Vince Jones will hurl a long throw into the Spurs penalty area as they seek desperately to get something still from this cup tie. Hoddle. There certainly won't be a replay now. Statistic it's going to be, not only will there not be any replays in the 6th round of the FA Cup, but all 4 sides playing away in the 6th round will have won. Leeds this morning, Coventry and Watford yesterday, and by the look of it Spurs today. And Spurs players angry with the challenge there on their teammate Glen Hoddle. Making his views heard.
Well, I think that's one of the things that will probably disappoint the Wimbledon manager, that most of his team's aggression has been a little bit misdirected, Ron. They haven't done the things that normally they're good at and that they did so well against Everton. From Tottenham's point of view, they've played with a lot of control, a lot of quality, and they've finished with 2 very, very good goals.
Hoddle's okay. Always going to be such an important match this for Tottenham, having been so disappointed with themselves in letting a game slip to a tremendous Arsenal comeback in the Littlewoods Cup semi-final, and knowing that so many of the odds could have been stacked against them here. But they've met this challenge with such fortitude, they've defended so well, and their 2 strikes by Waddle and Hoddle have been quite exceptional. But here's Fashanu. Hoddle battling with Fashanu, and he gets shrugged off the ball. Fashanu, Mitchell Thomas getting it away. Gage now for Wimbledon. With playing time added on for stoppages. And a free kick to Spurs. Moments really when the Spurs management, I would think, can last, relax, knowing that what remains is little more than a formality. Ozzy Ardiles on the far side there, sitting it out, talking to David Fleet at the moment. They can relax at last. Coming towards the 3rd minute of time added on, and both linesmen have foretold Neil Midgley that the time is up by their watches. Another look at the referee's watch. A free kick to Wimbledon. CORK tries to get in. Mitchell Thomas gets a header, but it's not gone that far. Here's Kevin Gage for Wimbledon. And okay. We're starting the 4th minute of injury time. to search for victory number 8 as they get into the semi-finals with a victory by 2 goals to 0 here against Wimbledon. A rushing shot from Waddle and a majestic free kick from Glen Hoddle. See off the great fight through the rounds by Wimbledon. And the joy is unrestrained there amongst the Tottenham players and their fans. Hoddle, the man who did so much good work in the midfield and made it safe with that tremendous free kick goal. And Ray Clements, who pulled off saves when it mattered most. Well, it'll be interesting now to see what Jimmy Greaves and Ian St John say. We'll get that view after the break.